what Cashback does is give a little bit of benefit. It's a cherry on the icing. It certainly doesn't provide the funds that keep things going. It doesn't pay for the shoe leather, for the missed opportunity for overtime that people give up because of their volunteering. So I think what we manage with Cashback is to give youngsters an opportunity to try things that might not be available otherwise. We know in some organisations it's the opportunity to take kids away to camp. For others it's acquiring goods that wouldn't be available. We want Cashback to be there to provide that little bit of help, to show that we're doing what we can as a government to try and help our youngsters. We're taking money that's harmed our communities and putting it back to benefit our communities. We still know that the backbone, the real funding, comes from hard work in individuals' pockets. Cashback's there to provide that little bit of extra, and it is doing that.
I think by and large it's been used quite well and quite honestly. And obviously the assessors kind of know what's gone down. What it might have done, and we'll never be able to know, is what it's saved for going down the drain. You know, what it's saved for stopping. It's very hard to tell that. But what we know is that it's been used very, very wisely, very innovatively, and it's allowed things to happen. It's not about capital expenditure, but it still has allowed certain things to be purchased that wouldn't have been purchased. That expanded the programme, that allowed, for instance, people to take stuff out in the street and do street work with things, all that kind of thing. That allowed the latest thing that would attract young people in.
The biggest challenge with young people, I would say, from my opinion anyway, is behaviour sometimes, but there's always ways of overcoming it, and too many people slate young people for their behaviour and stuff and say, oh, they're just going to cause trouble and this, that and the next thing, but they don't think where the young people's backgrounds have been, like what homes they come from, what environment they're from. People just need to think more before they take action.
The vast majority of youth work will be done by the third sector, by volunteers, whether it's through uniformed organisations, whether it's through youth clubs, whether it's through more specialist organisations. We're delighted at the effort that goes in, whether from paid staff or more often by people just giving their time, their effort to make their communities better and their children, giving them a better chance in life.